Dawkins, snap out of it, man. Right, the Japanese are getting ready for a counterattack. We gotta get on that defensive line now.
Dearest Catherine, I hope this letter finds you well. I do apologize for the delay in correspondence. I have still yet to fully process the events of the past year. However, I feel you deserve to know what happened on Peleliu. By the time we captured the airfield and knocked out the point, Lucas and I were all that remained of our squad. We were battered and exhausted, and yet the worst still lay before us on the road to Bloody Nose Ridge. We would not be the only ones to suffer. The island itself had become a victim of the war. Not even the flora nor fauna were spared the onslaught, and caught in the middle lay us and the Japanese, scrapping over Peleliu's rotting carcass like ants.
Dawkins! We gotta take that ridge! Alright, grab that satchel charge, go around the left flank, and take out that machine gun so we can move up!
Aye, Gunny. Don't let them take my head off, right?
Marines! Give him some cover fire! Alright, let's go, let's go!
What are you doing to him?
Get off him! Why don't you mind your own fucking business, man? Whose side are you on, man?
What the hell is going on here?
So you're just gonna let that happen? Let him torture him? We can take him, we can use him, ask him for information.
Oh, is that so? You speak Japanese, son?
No, sir.
Really? Do you speak Japanese?
No, sir.
Well, I guess that just about settles it then. As you will, Corporal.
Thank you. Listen, son, the only thing a prisoner's gonna do is take water from your canteen and stab you in the back. It's kill or be killed out here. You do well to learn it.
Kill or be killed. Those are the words we lived by. But Lucas Marino was different. My only remaining friend I made in boot camp. Before, he was full of life, always wearing a smile on his face regardless of the peril we found ourselves in. He had a conscience rivaling that of a saint, but even now I could see that Peleliu was taking its toll on him. We discussed the incident on the ridge well into the evening. We were both horrified at what we saw. We'd heard stories of the brutality of the Japanese, but I never imagined we would be showing them much of the same. And it horrified me. It horrified us to see what we as human beings were capable of. Complete disregard for our fellow man, regardless of their distinction as the enemy trying to kill us. In a sense, I guess I felt sorry for them. And I knew I shouldn't have. And knowing that was deeply troubling. What scared me the most was our de facto leader, Gunnery Sergeant Lee Davis. He was an absolute mountain of a man, at least on the surface, but I sensed he was greatly troubled by his own experience. Still, I couldn't wrap my head around why he would allow such inhumanity. I guess that's just how the old breed were. Numb.
Can you believe they just killed him like that?
Yeah, I don't know. That guy fucking scares me. The gunnery sergeant? Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, look, Gunny, I didn't mean anything by it, alright? I'm sorry.
Now, come on, now simmer down, both of you, it's fine. You know, I'm proud of you boys. You put up a hell of a fight today, especially you, Dawkins, with that satchel charge. You damn near saved my entire unit. You have my gratitude.
Gunny, why do you let your Marines torture men to death? That incident earlier after we took the ridge was... Well, frankly, it was kind of hard to watch. I know they're the enemy and all, but if we're the good guys, shouldn't we be showing mercy? Or at least taking them prisoner?
Well, Private, seeing as you're new to the war and all, I understand you don't quite know just exactly what we're up against. See, back in 42, we landed on Guadalcanal. Been there about a couple weeks. Anyway, we've been tasked with defending Henderson Field from a Japanese counterattack. We set up a defensive line on the Tenru River. And there was this young man in my squad, not much younger than you two, about 17, 18. He'd just gotten out of high school. Williams was his name. He was always telling me he had this sweetheart he wanted to go and propose to once he got out of the service. He joined up right after what happened at Pearl Harbor, said he wanted to do his part. So anyway, he goes to relieve himself in the jungle one night. And there must have been a Japanese scouting party out trying to probe our lines because they got him. Dragged him back to some godforsaken hole, and They tortured him for what must have been hours. Screaming and hollering, begging for his mother. It echoed all throughout the jungle. Everyone heard it. It was like they were taunting us, taunting me. It's my responsibility to get the job done, get my men home safe. And I failed him. I'm a miserable failure. I wouldn't let anyone go out to check on him, go and save him. Anyway, we repelled the counterattack. Next morning, we find his body. I've never seen a person so horribly disfigured and mutilated in my entire life. It flayed him in every possible spot. It castrated him. They butchered him like an animal. Because that's what they are, Private. We're not fighting men, these are animals. They're like demons. I say we send them all back to hell where they came from. So that's why I let my men do whatever they damn well please to these savages. Because they do the same to you. I suggest you sleep in shifts. Wouldn't want Tojo getting in your foxhole and cutting you up. I can't listen to it anymore.
What?
What do you mean, what? You haven't heard that guy screaming for the past 2 hours? The fuck is wrong with you anyway? Like, you act like you've never seen a dead body before. You've been staring at that thing like it's got 3 heads.
No. No, he's been staring at me. His gaze hasn't left me since we got over here. He's just been staring at me for hours.
What are you talking about? You're fucking crazy, man.
I swear to God, I'm not fucking crazy. He's been staring at me this whole time. Look at him. Watching me.
That's it.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going to put that guy out of his fucking misery.
Dawkins, snap out of it, man. The Japanese are getting ready for a counterattack. We gotta get on that defensive line now.
Dawkins, get on that 30 cal! We gotta cover our left flank, let's move!
What about Lucas?
There's no time, we gotta go now! Oh God, get him off of me! Dawkins, you still with us? Come on, Wesley, wake up. I thought you were in a coma or something. You did good last night, kid. We held off that counterattack. If you hadn't gotten on that 30 cal, we'd all be dead right now. Yeah, I don't know how many of them there were. You must have taken out an entire garrison with that thing. I'm recommending you for a commendation. All right, everybody, listen up. Last night was hard fought. We lost a lot of good Marines, but we can't stop now. All right, we gotta get back on the road to Bloody Nose Ridge. Everybody rally up, get in your squads. Lucas, you're on point as we move up. Dawkins, grab that 30 cal, we're gonna need it.
Hey, Gunny, something's not right about all this.
What do you mean by that?
Think about it. We haven't been through this part of the jungle yet, and there's bodies everywhere.
Well, no, we must have hit them when they were headed up the ridge to attack us.
No, they're setting us up for an ambush. Lucas, get away from that body! Lucas!
Shit. Ambush! Everybody get down! Dawkins, lay down suppressive fire on that machine gun. Where the hell are you going? Get back here! God damn it! What the fuck am I even doing here? This ass end of nowhere. My life uprooted because of you! I fucking hate you! And I felt sorry for you. I felt sorry for you and I shouldn't have. You know, the gunny was right about you. All of you. You're like fucking animals! And you killed him like an animal! My only friend!
I never made it to Bloody Nose Ridge. And Lucas never made it home. And I never found out what happened to my unit. After the ambush, the gunny found me in a manic state and sent me to a field hospital. After which, I was honorably discharged and sent back home. I may have survived the war, but I know deep down part of me died on Peleliu. Part of me that could show mercy and compassion. The part of me that can love. And that's why it's taken me so long to write back to you, Catherine. I fear I may never be able to provide you the love that you deserve. I only pray that you read this letter, and that perhaps you can prove me wrong. Yours, Wesley.